The Tork EWZ101 is a 7-day, single-pole, single-throw astronomic time switch that can be used for applications from outdoor lighting to general timing. This video will cover basic programming, including steps to set the time and date, the daylight savings feature, how to set the timer for basic programming, and how to use the optional Astronomic feature. Icons in the lower screen will help you navigate. Before starting, you will want to write down the schedule you want the timer to operate on. This will be a helpful reference when programming the timer. First, list each on and off event. Examples might be turn on at 6 a.m. and off at 7 p.m. 7 days a week, or turn on at sunset and off at dawn 7 days a week, or maybe even turn on at sunset and turn off at 10 p.m. Note that each on and off will be a separate event when programming. When power is connected to the timer, the LCD screen should be flashing the message 12 o'clock. This timer only has 12-hour time format, so you will need to pay attention to AM and PM settings when programming. If the screen is blank, press the reset button. Press mode to begin. We are now going to set the current time. To set the current time, press the hour and minute button. We will set the current time to 8:15 a.m. Watch for the change from AM to PM. Press Enter to save. Next, let's set the current date. You should see a date to prompt entry on the screen. Press the buttons marked month, date, and year to show today's date. We will set the date to March 5th, 2014. Press Enter to save. The Tork EWZ101 is preset for daylight savings dates. This is indicated by DST on the LCD screen. If you live in an area that follows daylight savings time, then nothing more needs to be done. Simply press mode to continue. If you live in an area that does not follow daylight savings time, press DEL button to change screen to DST off, then press Enter. We will leave daylight savings time on for this example. Press mode to continue. Before we begin scheduling, there are some things to keep in mind. You will need to enter a separate event for each on and off. Each event can be an on or off type. You will get to choose. In the next section, we are going to show you how to program for a basic schedule. If you are programming for an astronomic event only, you can press Mode now to go to the Astro screen on your timer. We will cover astronomic programming in the last segment of this video. To create a combination sunset on and a fixed time off, such as 10 p.m., you will use this screen to enter the off time. We will now set the timer for a basic schedule. For this example, we will set this timer to turn on at 6 a.m. and off at 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and set astronomic on and off Saturday and Sunday. Be sure the LCD says SCH. Now let's begin. We are first going to set the on event. For this example, we will be setting the timer to turn on at 6 a.m. Monday through Friday. Press the hour button and 12 a.m. is showing on the screen. Press the event button to change this event from off to on. Now use the buttons marked hour and min to set the first on time. We will set hours to 6 a.m. Be sure to note AM/PM setting. We now want to set the days the timer will turn on at 6 a.m. The timer will default to Monday through Sunday. Press Day to change the days on to read Monday through Friday. The first event is complete. Press Enter to save. We are now going to set our second event. In this case, we will set the timer to turn off at 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. 02 will show above SCH. This is the second event. Press the hour button and 12 a.m. is showing on the screen. The screen already shows event as off, so we will leave this alone. Now use the buttons marked hour and min to change the screen to show 7 p.m. Be sure to note AM/PM. We now want to set the days the timer will turn off at 7 p.m. The timer will default to Monday through Sunday. Press Day to change the days on to read Monday through Friday. Press Enter to save event. From here, you can either enter a third event or press Mode once to start programming an astronomic event. If you do not need to enter any more events, press Mode twice to go to the Auto screen and complete programming. For this example, we are going to press Mode once to show you how to program an astronomic event. The Tork EWZ101 has an astronomic feature. This means the timer knows the sunrise and sunset times based on your location. In order to use this feature, we first need to set the latitude to match your area. Astro is at the top of the LCD screen. Press the button marked Latitude to change the latitude to match your area. For example, New York City is 40 degrees. If you don't know your latitude, you can call Tork Technical Support at the number at the end of this video. Press Enter once to save. To begin astronomic scheduling, we will first set the sunset time. The screen should display on and a crescent moon to represent a sunset on event. Press the Day button and the sunset time for your location will show on the screen. Note that the timer can only turn on at sunset, not off. For this example, we will set Astro for Saturday and Sunday only. We now want to set the days the timer will turn on. The timer will default to Monday through Sunday. Press Day to change the days on to read Saturday and Sunday. Press Enter once to save. You may want your timer to turn on before or after the calculated sunset time. The screen will display 00:00 in this mode. If you do not want an offset time, simply press Enter to skip this screen. For this example, we are going to set the timer to turn on 1 hour before sunset. To add offset time, press Hour and Min button to choose amount of time. We will offset our time by 1 hour. Press the Event button to choose minus for time before sunset and plus for time after sunset. We will press minus to set the timer 1 hour before sunset. Press Enter to save. We will now set the sunrise time. The screen shows off and half a sun to represent a sunrise off event. Press the Day button and the sunrise time for your location will show on the screen. Note that the timer can only turn off at sunrise, not on. You will see that all the days will automatically fill in. This is an automatic feature of the timer to ensure your timer isn't running 24 hours a day by a mistake in programming. Press Enter to save. You may want your timer to turn off before or after the calculated sunrise time. The screen will display 00:00 in this mode. If you do not want an offset time, simply press Enter, then Mode to skip this screen and complete programming. For this example, we are going to set the timer to turn off 1 hour after sunrise. To add offset time, press Hour and Min button to choose amount of time. We will offset our time by 1 hour. Press the Event button to choose minus for time before sunset and plus for time after sunset. We will press Event to set the timer 1 hour after sunrise. Press Enter to save and return to the Astro screen. Now press Mode once to go to Auto screen. You have now completed basic programming of the Tork EWZ101. If you have any questions about programming your EWZ101, Tork Technical Support is available at 888-500-4598, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. To find out more about us or our products, visit us at our website at www.nsiindustries.com. If you are a user of Tork products, let us know on Twitter or Facebook, #LoveTork.